You know, you guys, when I saw this, I was saddened because knowing the level that the actor Faizon Love was at in his career, knowing that level he was at, and seeing what's up right now with the guy, it's not a good thing to see. It's embarrassing. It's saddening. And what happened in court, you know, she just outright just went at this dude. I'm talking about relentlessly. You could see everything coming out of her when she was talking in front of that judge about this man. Now, the legal situation between them began a long time ago. It's been a highly contentious paternity and child support dispute. The case escalated significantly in June of 2026, and that led to Faizon Love's arrest and subsequent release after his legal team claimed that he is living in extreme poverty. Now, Faizon Love and Mrs. Lee, they shared a daughter. The legal relationship began when a declaration of paternity case was filed to legally establish Faizon Love's paternal rights and responsibilities. The court initially ordered him to pay $2,500 a month in child support. By 2021, Faizon Love began complaining publicly about the arrangement. In a 2021 interview with VladTV, Faizon Love stated he had a beautiful daughter whom he hadn't been allowed to see in a year, accusing Mrs. Lee of making the visitation difficult. In February 2025, in an interview with my brother, The Art of Dialogue, Faizon Love expressed frustration with the financial demands, calling them ridiculous. According to Mrs. Lee's attorneys, Faizon Love took his resistance further in private, allegedly telling her directly that she wasn't going to get a dime and threatening to stop working altogether to avoid the court-ordered system. Over several years, Faizon Love stopped allegedly making payments each month entirely. Her legal team stated that Faizon ignored repeated court orders, causing unpaid child support debt to balloon to approximately $250,000. In April 2026, Faizon Love failed to appear at a critical family court hearing in Florida. Faizon Love later filed documents claiming that he missed it due to a medical incident, but the judge found his excuse unconvincing. In May of 2026, the Florida judge found Faizon Love in contempt of court and ordered Faizon to serve a 90-day sentence if he did not turn himself in or pay his arrears. Faizon Love failed to comply. In early June of this year, Faizon Love was arrested on an outstanding warrant in Riverside County, California. He served 16 days in California jail before being extradited and flown to Florida, where he was booked into the Hillsborough County Jail on the 16th. On June the 19th, Faizon Love appeared in a Florida court in a wheelchair and wrist shackles. His defense attorney, Glen Lansky, shocked onlookers by arguing that Faizon Love was not willfully evading payments, but was entirely destitute. Legal documents filed by Faizon Love claimed that he had $0 in income for the year 2025 and stated his highest gross income over the previous 5 years was a mere $13,000. His lawyer noted that Faizon had been battling homelessness, has no savings in his account, drives a 1999 vehicle, and relies heavily on a friend for housing, and essentially survives on an annual $10,000 royalty check from his 2003 film Elf. On June the 19th, 2026, the Hillsborough County judge granted Faizon Love release from custody, saving him from the remainder of his 90-day sentence. However, his release came with these strict conditions. The judge gave Faizon a hard deadline of July the 1st, 2026 to submit an official, exhaustive financial affidavit to prove his poverty defense. Faizon Love attorney plans to use these records to file a petition to permanently lower his $2,500 a month obligation, while Faizon Love's legal team continues to pursue the $250,000 in back support. Or excuse me, while Mrs. Lee's legal team, the baby mother. Now, they went to court, and I have to tell y'all, and y'all hit the like button, share the video, like the video. This is some of the saddest things I've seen in a courtroom between a mother and the baby father. And I'm going to actually play it for y'all. Now, I want y'all to hear what was stated in court, because it was that bad, man. It was that bad. It's embarrassing. I'm be honest with y'all, it's embarrassing, man. It's embarrassing. Let's get to it.
You see your daughter too, right?
Yes, I had just saw her. This lady had dropped her off.
He hasn't made a single payment since the entry of the final judgment, which I believe was in 2023.
Okay. Zero is an absolute falsehood.
Ms. Lee, did you receive those payments?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Those are $3,000 payments?
It was actually $1,000, and then there was a separate payment of 11 cents, and then another payment of $1,000, and that was back in March.
Did y'all hear what she said? Did she say 11 cents? Hold on, man. Time out, bro. Time out. I gotta rewind this.
It was actually $1,000, and then there was a separate payment of 11 cents. And
this nigga paid 11 cents in child support, she said. I gotta stop right there. She said this man paid 11 cents in child support, bro. In open court. 11 cents. 11 cents. Come on, man. That's wild. That's wild, bro. That's wild, bro. That's wild. That's wild, bro. That's wild, bro. That's wild, man. I'm still trying to think about this, bro. Bro, this is again, man. Bro, I think everybody has to really think about what I'm saying to y'all. She said this man paid a payment of 11. How can you pay 11 cents? How can you pay 11 cents for your child on one payment? That cannot be. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable, man. Unfreaking believable, bro. Unbelievable, man. Ain't no way, man. I gotta rewind that again, bro. She said he paid $1,000, 11 cents, and then, hold on, let me play it again.
Okay, zero is an absolute falsehood.
Ms. Lee, did you receive those payments?
yes, I did, Your Honor.
Those are $3,000 payments?
It was actually $1,000, and then there was a separate payment of 11 cents.
She said 11 cents. Bro, this is an insult, man. That's an effing insult, bro. 11 cents? Bro, have anybody in this room ever heard somebody paying a child support payment of 11 cents, bro? Have y'all ever heard that? Ever in the history of this world? Has anybody heard of somebody who paid 11 cents in child support? I've heard people say, man, they ain't paid nothing. 11 cents?
Ms. Lee, did you receive those payments?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Those are $3,000 payments?
It was actually $1,000, and then there was a separate payment of 11 cents, and then another payment of $1,000, and that was back in March of 2026.
Okay.
You see your daughter too, right?
Yes, I had just saw her. This lady had dropped her off and gave her money because she just had a new daughter and she didn't have no...
Let's not just keep to this. I don't want you to get upset.
Look, that nigga about to look. See, and Faizon Love a damn fool, man. He got an attitude problem. He's a damn fool, bro. Faizon Love is a damn fool. He's a fool. How can you sit in court and start getting ready to get mad at this in front of the judge, dog? You finna show your attitude in front of the judge. You supposed to go to court and be on your best behavior, bro. You go to court ready. You already been accused of throwing a credit card reader at a girl head. You've already been accused of other things as far as your attitude. And then you go to court and when you have been arrested in front of the judge, dog, and start pointing at the girl. And then, bro, look at it. That nigga start turning up in the court. Bro, this is unbelievable, chat. Chat, this is unbelievable, chat. I can't fathom. To everybody listening in the chat room right now, man, I cannot fathom that you have been accused of having anger management problems. And what do? You go to court. You go into court and turn up. This is unbelievable. Look at this, y'all.
Of 2026.
Okay.
You see your daughter too, right?
Yes, I had just saw her. This lady had dropped her off and gave her money because she just had a new daughter and she didn't have no...
Let's not just...
Look, his lawyer got to calm him down. That's wild, bro. Faizon, man, you got to get help, bro. You got a serious problem, bro. You got a serious anger management problem, brother. And this is obvious, my brother. You got to get that shit fixed, bro. Like, real talk, man. You got to get that shit fixed, homie. That anger management problem you got, dog, you got to get that shit fixed, dog. Because I'm telling you something, man. You ain't getting nowhere in life acting like that, bro. And I'm just going to tell you what's real. Everybody else might come out here, lie to you, say big worm with the perm, with the sherm, all that other bull job. I'm going to tell you the truth, brother. That shit you doing right there is a no-no, brother. That's a no-no, brother. That's a no-no, brother. That's unadulterated stupidity, my brother. No other question about it. Your lawyer got to calm your crazy ass down, bro. That's insane. Bro, y'all, I want y'all to think about this. How do you go to court and you're in front of the judge and you start getting ready? Imagine what imagine what he doing private. Imagine what he doing private. What y'all think he doing private? If he talk like that in public to the lady, how y'all think he talk to her in private? In front of a judge now. This man is in front of it. Now look at this lawyer telling him, hey man, you gotta calm down. This nigga zoned out. He zoned out. Wow, man. This is crazy. Bro, once again, your attitude, your behavior, how you act, it all means something, buddy.
Just keep to this. I don't want you to get upset because you are excitable.
Look at this.
Jeff.
Tell me I don't want you to get upset. Man, this man's in court in front of the judge. This is, bro, you talking about destroying your own case. How is it? So this girl, she can tell the judge anything now. Oh, he got an attitude with me. He put his hands on me. Guess what? The judge gonna believe it based off your attitude in the court.
Back in March of 2026.
Okay.
You see your daughter too, right?
Yes, I had just saw her. This lady had dropped her off and gave her money because she just had a new daughter and she didn't have no.
Let's not just keep to this. I don't want you to get upset because you are inside.
Look how he laughing. He like, oh my God, Big Worm. Do y'all not see how that nigga started laughing? That nigga was so mad he started laughing. He like, bro, that's wild. Big Worm with the perm, man. Bro, Big Worm, he on that for real though, dog. That's not no act. That's not no act. He on that for real, homie. He's on that for real. You would never want to be around a guy like that when he gets mad. He's not rational. He's not reasonable. He's not a guy you can talk to. If he's upset, you might as well stay away from him. You ain't talking him down. I can tell right now by his attitude.
You see your daughter too, right?
Yes, I had just saw her. This lady had dropped her off and gave her money because she just had a new daughter and she didn't have no.
Let's not just keep to this. I don't want you to get upset because you are an excitable gentleman, right?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Love, you have the current ability at this point in time to pay $2,500 a month in child support.
Right now?
Yeah.
No.
The sentence is preventing him from working and ruining his name in Hollywood. So if he's in jail, he can't work. He just lost a movie, which would have given Miss Lee money because this gentleman would have...
I get the overall the objection.
And he's been avoiding payment, and he specifically told me that I wasn't going to get a dime, and that he was going to stop working and canceling shows. So I won't get anything, so I don't think it personally affects her in the moment.
Bro, that's a shame, man. Black folks. Black folks. Black folks. That is Big Worm with the perm, with no perm. That is insane, man. Bro, bro. There's no excuse, man. There's no excuse. The judge probably felt so bad for this nigga, he released a nigga like, hey, man, go get a job, bro. The man said he drive a 1999 car, man. This is Big Worm with the perm. Bro, he got it. I pray he get the help he needs. I pray he get the help he needs, man. Real talk, man.
See those payments?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Those are $3,000 payments?
It was actually $1,000, and then there was a separate payment of 11 cents, and then another payment of $1,000, and that was back in March of 2026.
Okay.
You see your daughter too, right?
Yes, I had just saw her. This lady had dropped her off and gave her money because she just had a new daughter and she didn't have no.
Let's not just keep to this. I don't want you to get upset because you are an excitable gentleman, right?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Love, you have the current ability at this point in time to pay $2,500 a month in child support.
Right now?
Yeah.
No.
The sentence is preventing him from working and ruining his name in Hollywood. So if he's in jail, he can't work. He just lost a movie, which would have given Miss Lee money because this gentleman would have...
I get the overall the objection.
And he's been avoiding payment, and he specifically told me that I wasn't going to get a dime, and that he was going to stop working and canceling shows. So I won't get anything, so I don't think it personally affects her in the moment.
Bro, you can't go out like this in life, y'all. You can't go out like this in life, man. You can't. You can't, bro. You can't, man. I'm bro. This is a shame, bro. On the whole goddamn community, bro. This is stain. This is stain, bro. How much money did actor Faizon Love make in his career? Let's check that out. Nobody knows how much Faizon Love made. It's wild. His Faizon Love's net worth was $8 million. $8 million. That's wild, man. That's bro. That's chat. You guys, y'all smash the like button, man. Share the video, like the video, man. Dude was getting ready to go off when he was ready to snap on the girl in court, bro. If the lawyer didn't tell him to stop, that nigga would have turned up in court. I want y'all to think about this. If the lawyer did not tell him to stop, this nigga would have turned all the way up in court in front of the judge. That's wild, bro. Y'all let me know what y'all on. Let me know what y'all on. We always appreciate the support, and if you guys want to do so, you can use the Cash App or PayPal links. They'll be in the description box below this video or pinned at the top of the comments. The top donators will be announced every month. All right, you guys, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure y'all cop the merch, and make sure that you get the weight loss formula. The links to that will be in the description box below this video. Check out our next video coming up right now.